Did that ever happen to me in the past 11 years with 2 legs? No. No, it didn't. That's never happened to me. Okay, if you caught my last video, you know why I'm in the car. Here's the thing. I had something happen the other day that I kind of want to tell you about. I'm going to label this Puke Story. You can probably guess where I'm going to go with this, but I'm going to tell you anyways. And I promise this ties into amputation because sometimes you forget that you don't have a leg. All right, picture this. I amputate my leg, knowing the day will come when it makes my life harder, not easier, right? Fast forward to last night. Both kids are sleeping in my bed, just because that's what we do while Dad is away. So I go sleep in my son's room because they have now fallen asleep and they're taking over my entire king bed. So I go to my son's room. He has 2 beds in there. I just sleep in one of those. While I'm in my son's room, obviously I take my leg off and I have my buggy. That's important. That comes in later. 1 a.m., the littlest kid, he's 3, starts screaming and crying because he misses me and I didn't come to bed. So I wheel in there, I leave my leg in my son's room and I wheel into my bedroom. I crawl in bed with them and I'm sleeping on the edge. You know how us moms do. We just sleep on this much room and I fall asleep, sort of, kind of, sharing the same pillow as my 3-year-old. 1 hour later, it is now 2 a.m. I wake up to the sound that no parent ever wants to hear. Yeah, he's throwing up everywhere, my 3-year-old, all over his pillow. He's still laying down at the moment, throwing it, just vomiting. And I'm like, oh no. So I sit up, and as a mom, what do? You catch it, right? So I caught it. I caught everything that was coming out that wasn't on the pillow. So now we have it in my hands and on the pillow. I'm patting myself on the back because at this point the bed is not ruined. I just have to get a new pillow and everybody can lay back down and go to sleep because everybody knows kids just puke. They do that. And you send them back to bed. It's whatever. So I'm holding his puke in my hands and I swing out of the bed with a smile on my face, knowing that we can just crawl back in bed and go to sleep. Except as soon as I swing out of the bed, guess what I notice? I don't have a leg. And my hands are full of puke. There is no way for me to get to the bathroom holding puke, hopping. I don't hop. Thank God kid number 2 was in the bed. I send him to go get my leg and a trash can. So he comes back with a trash can. I dump all of this vomit that's in my hands in the trash can. Now I'm all slimy, right? So I crawl with my hands in the air to the other side of the bed. I get on my buggy and I use my forearms to wheel myself into the bathroom. It was disgusting, disgusting, disgusting. And you know what happens while I'm doing that? The little one, the one whom just threw chunks everywhere, starts to get a little annoyed that I'm taking too long to clean his hands and he starts doing this. So all of that virtual patting myself on the back, out the window. I'm covered in vomit. He's covered in vomit. He's now getting vomit spray everywhere, all over my walls, all over the bed. It wasn't actually that bad. That's just what I thought in my head at the time. There wasn't actually anything flinging off because he didn't really get anything on him. But at the time, I pictured it like just everywhere, like a dog, a Saint Bernard, just shaking his head, slime going everywhere, right? Come back, I put my leg on, I put the little one in the bathtub to soak, because that's the best thing I can think of at 2 a.m. And then I stripped the bed and I put the bed back together. Meanwhile, I've sent my oldest to bed. He's good. I can send him to bed. So the bed is clean. The kid is clean. The second kid is in bed. I get him dressed and we crawl back in my bed. Fresh pillows, fresh sheets, fresh blankets, the whole thing. We lay down. 15 minutes later, he does it again and again and again and again and again for every 15 minutes. For 4 hours. 7 a.m. rolls around. Sun comes up. And he goes, Mom, the sun is up. Are you ready to play with me? And I'm like, Dude, you were there too. What do you mean play? Don't you feel sick? No, can I have some juice and some cereal? I'm telling you what, there is no explanation for kids. I got nothing. Nothing. So one of my main questions whenever I was thinking about becoming an amputee was the mom aspect of it. And I was like, it'll be fine. I mean, what really could go wrong? Not a lot happens in the middle of the night until you cut your leg off and then somebody pukes every 15 minutes. Did that ever happen to me in the past 11 years with 2 legs? No. No, it didn't. That's never happened to me. So, if you're planning on cutting your leg off, you can pretty much guarantee somebody's going to be in your bed puking every 15 minutes. So just have it handy. Okay, that's all. You guys have a good day.